Hey guys, you're not going to want to miss this. We went camping with 3 4Runners and my Defender. This is a beautiful spot near Ducktown, Tennessee. Steven, Martin, Brent was actually out here from Chattanooga, and our new friend Robert visiting from Texas. I'll tell you all about this. You're not going to want to miss it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. 70 on a 4Runner. It's a Taruca 270. This is the 3rd gen for this awning. You'll see over here is the 2nd generation, and I'll point out the differences. And yeah, so it comes with an oversized bag, so that way you can easily, store it away. And then yeah, and this is Robert too. He's a 4Runner. So you'll see there's 3 straps right here, and then it opens up this way and wraps around to the back, and then opens up to the front. So I'll point out one of the differences. On the 3rd gen, they have upgraded canvas. So this is actually a 320 GSM fabric. So this is an upgrade from the one previously. This one you can't see through it. That one you kind of can see a little bit through it. And then I'll point out some of the other differences. But real quick, before we even open it, the awning, you could see the LED lights are nicely done. They're kind of tucked into the actual arm. And then I'll point out again the features. These wires is just one plug to turn on all the lights. And for the new upgraded version, they actually have LED lights on all the arms and the risers on all the arms, which is really cool. So all these tensioning straps are included. The guide ropes, if you want to stake it down, are included. The awning comes with this bag, and it has like all the hardware and everything.
Quad extension 12 volt.
Oh, so nice.
Goes from there to my car.
Nice. So we got a extension there. And I'll show you the stakes that it comes with. You actually use a drill bit, I believe like a 13 millimeter, and you see these will stake down into the ground a lot easier than having to hammer them in. So just another nice upgrade. All right, so I had to cut away because this is the first time we're trying something like this with the Taruca awning. So a lot of the 4Runner customers, you have the hatch that pops up like that, and so it doesn't let you put the awning over it. unless you like raise up the awning really high. But in this instance, it works out great because if he closes the hatch, he can run it in like 270 mode. But if you also tension it to one of the arms here, you could still run it in like a 180 mode. And then you still have the risers here on all the arms. And then it works best if you're gonna do this to drop the legs, but you can check it out. I'll walk away from it a little bit, and you can see the risers really help, you know, for the water to run off. And then the second, Robert's gonna plug this in, and we'll test the lights. Put the plugs right here.
I'll do it.
Oh, okay.
On camera.
So Robert's gonna plug this in. And really what we're thinking is we're trying to roll this up here. And if there was a strap that would hold it, that would be perfect.
Right. So lift that up, plug it in. Then I gotta turn on the accessories.
But yeah, you got the light on. So this 3-way. And then you also have the one in the front here. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
So worked out perfect, yeah.
Yeah. And you showed about the risers.
Yeah, the risers.
Mm-hmm.
And
there's no sagging for springs. It's been pretty windy here, so we're not sure if we're gonna keep it up.
yeah. And then I'll show you compared to mine. So you see the risers on all the arm. That's an upgrade for the 3rd gen. The lights on all the arms, it's an upgrade because mine doesn't have a light here. And then what's it? The fabric. You can't see through this, and you'll see mine. You could kind of see through it a little bit. He upgraded the
add walls.
fabric. Yeah, they have a wall kit. The wall kit comes out, and they also have a cube. So from this square right here, if you wanted to get the tent just for this room, there's a cubed room that you can set up.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool too. But yeah, I'll show you here. You see mine, the 2nd gen doesn't have the light here. And then you could kind of peek through it a little bit. There's like some hint of the sun. And then I don't have the risers on all the arms, just on the 2. But just to show you again, Daniel's always upgrading the awnings. He's always getting customers' feedback. So definitely check out Taruca. Go to our website, ICECO.overlandoutfitters.com. We'll get you the best prices and fast shipping on it. Our new trail bags are on pre-order. Definitely check those out. Let's think. Robert, are you on Instagram or anything?
I am. Yeah,
okay, so I'll
Instagram.
make sure to plug in your Instagram. What is it?
Beto Explore or underscore Explore.
I'll make sure to plug it in the description. And nephew,
Adrian.
Adrian. Cool. So and then in the back you're still working on it, but this is pretty cool. He's got a dual swing out. He's got the rock sliders. He's got a bumper, winch. So from the outside, pretty much set up.
Yeah. Roof rack.
Roof rack.
It's all custom made. I'll have to give the name of the guy that did it. He did all this. I told him what I wanted. It was cheaper to have him do it than to buy it piece by piece.
Nice.
So he gave me, I call it a cat carrier, because he had pictures of his cat in here a lot. But, you know, for water and gas, he put this on there. He designed the rack to be like Gobi rack. And this is all welded on. He added guard lights.
Oh, nice.
Some light guards up here in front too. So I plan on going to the South America and probably looking at heavy brush through Costa Rica.
So yeah, trip out to South America.
Yeah, doing Americas first and then South America. Got a lot of time on my hands.
Nice.
Yeah, so still in the works.
Yeah, good platform to do it in. So
yeah, 16K winch. Not winch.
Winch, yeah.
Winch is somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah. And,
Oh.
snorkel upgrade.
Oh yeah, the pre-filter.
Yep, pre-filter.
I always tell people, like, snorkels are even good for every day because your engine gets like cool air,
Yeah.
as opposed to getting it from like underneath.
My filter at my last oil change was still clean after 70K.
Wow.
It's like we looked at it, it's like, nah, they're like, I don't know why they're asking me, because they can look at it and see it's clean.
Yeah.
But yeah, everything's getting caught up in here and kicked out. So goose gear, platform in the back. So
Yeah.
got to prepare for my expedition.
Yeah, this is awesome. So let's take a peek at Stevens real quick, and then that'll be the video. Maybe I touch something on my Defender, but I feel like I have some videos on it already. But yeah, this is Stevens' 1 of 2 4Runner. He's collecting them. He's working on the 3rd 4Runner.
My supervisor let me get this one this year since she already had hers.
But yeah, this is the ICECO slides that were kind of.
I love it.
Yeah, you can get to the fridge from both sides.
Take it
Fully
off if
remove.
you
Oh,
want
look
to.
at that! He's got fresh produce.
Yep. Ice
Side.
on one side. I'm gonna get the cooler on the other side.
Got a little drawer down there.
Little slides. I like this because this one slides out and I get to my Fort Runner box if I need to get into it and just slide it back in. And then I got other
Oh, nice! Like a little
stuff.
pantry.
Yep.
And then he's got the Gobi rack on top. He's got the runaway camper. This box you added.
I added these 2 boxes. Of course, I had the bike rack from my wife's mountain bike. I got a little generator I carry over here, and I just sort of wanted to try it out, make sure it still works, and I had never get to use it. Got 2 lithium batteries over here that run everything. Of course, I got an air conditioner that came with the runaway trailer, and it will run off my lithium batteries. Got a DC to AC converter there. It's not like you're gonna run at full blast, but it'll run at full blast for 3 or 4 hours.
Oh, nice.
But at least you're not sweating at night when you're in the Ozarks during the summertime at night. Nothing
Yeah.
like sleeping and you're burning up.
Got a lot of space here, shelves, and then you got the back door.
Yeah.
Was this always a kitchen? Or no,
I
right?
built the kitchen.
Because this was just open like
It's
this
just
for you.
open all the way. So I built the kitchen, got hot and cold water, and then this shelf goes over here usually. It just mounts over here. We usually put the stove up here.
Right.
I didn't mount it right now. So it's, got a spice rack, and it's just stuff I built. Got a propane tank on each side. When I cook this, or I cook the stove when I make coffee in the morning. The instant hot water heater over here on the side.
Oh, nice.
So I can get a shower, so I can take a shower. Or of course that substitutes as the bathroom too. Matching off-road tire. Make sure I match my wife's Toyota 4Runner, which is identical to mine except hers is a 2020 with the 4-inch cubby rack on top. And fortunate enough to have that, my wife let me get one in September.
Yeah.
And then she told me to order a gubby rack 2 weeks after that. And I jumped on that right quick.
Yeah, this is a nice setup, and
Got solar power on both sides.
yeah, this is a beautiful spot here we're near Ducktown, Tennessee. I think that's where we're at. Near kind of Big Frog Loop, but the bridge broke down. If anyone local to Georgia knows, you know the spot.
And my wife's driving up here Sunday, and we're gonna go camping together. She's bringing our dogs up with her, so it's gonna be a bunch of fun.
Nice. So I'll link everyone's Instagram, and you can check them out, ask them questions.